Good night, all, and welcome to All in All United, guys. Good night. Um, Third place secured. Ten Hag seal it. Newcastle had a good run. Liverpool coming up on the end. So the pressure's coming up. But we sealed third place, and we off to the races. FA Cup coming up. We'll touch on everything. We also had a touch on tonight the winners of the FPL. We'll touch on that. But before we get into that, guys, we've seen Chef. Good night, man. I see.
Oh,
I had to pull you up on the FPL because you know what I mean. You had to get me called. But go ahead. Good night.
that's all right. I was going good, and I missed
Mm.
some weeks, and that you know how that goes.
Yeah, yeah,
Once you
yeah,
miss
yeah,
some
yeah.
weeks, you're dead.
For sure, for sure, for sure. Yeah, and JP.
Yeah, everything. That's the reason I toast to the team for finishing third.
Yeah, man. Yeah, because I mean the start we had,
Yeah,
and the challenges throughout the season. I think it's a commendable result at the end. I think it's a commendable place. Yeah, Phil.
If ever crawling over the finish line was a team, that is Manchester United. But we make it.
Nah, man. Nah, 4 wins on the
Bruh,
bunks, chef. Chef, 4 wins on the bunks.
bruh,
I think
nah,
I
we
bruh,
think
ain't crow, man. We
bruh,
ain't crow.
we're cruel. We're cruel.
bruh.
We're
So
cruel.
what
We
you want
walk.
to say? We run?
We walk. We walk. We
We
walk.
walk, we
We
walk,
run,
we
but we
walk.
walk.
We walk with a limp. We walk
We
with
walk.
a limp.
Yeah, yeah,
All
yeah,
right, we walk with
We
a
walk with a
limp,
limp, boy.
Hey.
a
Yeah,
very
yeah, yeah.
strong limp,
That's all right. That's strong limp. That's strong limp. That's strong limp.
but we
Yeah,
make
yeah.
it.
We
Yeah,
make
we
it. We
make
make
it.
it. Phil.
Hmm? Yeah. I share the sentiments with the guys. Third place is
Mm.
secure. Champions League is secured. And as Ten Hag say at the end of the game today, we got one more game to focus on. So
Yeah, and Ten Hag, I mean, how Ten Hag spoke today, I think the entire fan base, is amped. I think we very optimistic. It's just for the team to really go out there and from the motivation that he would have given the fans and even the team today. I think wherever we get in the final, I think it should be respectable. So I think that's all we're asking for, to go out there, give our all. We know this team are quality. It's just on the day we just need to show that quality, and I think whatever happens in the final, I think we'll be proud. Yeah, yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So yeah. So first and foremost, let me touch on the FPL standings. Yeah, you touch on the FPL standings, and congratulations to the winners. Or the winner. Right. So let me get that screen. Right. So so it nice. So first place we have El Primero, right? Kate Samuel, if I'm pronouncing your name correct, you know what I mean? Definitely congratulations to you. If you're listening tonight, you could private message your information on Facebook. We'll contact you, we'll get back to you. We have a host of people wanting to sponsor your prize, so your prize is secured, right? So congratulations again. And he came in with yeah, for sure, man. And he came in with 2,569 points.
Well
Yeah,
done.
yeah, that big points. Brethren
Mhm.
Keon Paul, I mean, hard luck, boy. I was watching the race, and it was a tight race in the end. Keon was leading last week, and it's this week he got pipped into second. But congratulations again to him. Chef,
Yeah, snarly thing.
yeah, slowly thing, it's slowly thing. Right, so I don't in number 15 here, right? Tough season for me. I would have missed somebody game week to
Yep,
change my team and all that. I know some of us as well.
yep.
But that's how it goes, right? Um, Mr. Damian Charles, better known as
What-
Chef, number 19. All
You
right, with
know, when I was
uh,
when I was high up, I wasn't here all that at all. But that's
uh,
all right. A new season to
right?
come.
New season to
But I
come,
have
right?
to, Dan, that
Mm,
fantasy thing, I realized, you see, for me,
yeah.
as the match week done, I had to change my side because if I only dog, it's weeks. I miss you know.
True. Yeah. For real. I too. Jody, we are Jody number 20th. Well, at least we beat Jody Chef, right?
Where are you?
Jody, Reem, well, we gotta find Reem here now. We gotta go off the chat. You know, we have another regular here.
You got iPad. You got look at it on iPad for Reem instead of a cell phone.
Yeah, give another regular. Kurt coming 26th. Right? Reem 29th. Right? You know, out of the, you know, again, but congratulations to all the participants as well. You didn't see me?
I hear any podcast.
Oh, Phil.
Right? JP United?
No. I give up on fantasy a little while now, but I always forget to change my team, man.
I make up my mind this season. I was doing better. Boy, I start off nice.
I fool myself with that too much.
Boy, up to after the World January, I'm going good. Boy, and I just start to miss weeks after weeks.
Yeah, and last year winner, Mr. Devindra. Let me see if I find Mr. Devindra on the list here. All right, Mr. Devindra, and he missed 11th. You know, so he was dethroned, and I guess he and all say, well, boy, it was a tough season as well. So for much of us, it was a tough season.
That's a Chelsea fall there, boy.
That man had Chelsea form.
Yeah, you know, so again, congratulations to all participants. And you know, for next season, definitely we'll be getting back into the fantasy. And again, to the winner, please send your information and we contact you. Right? So
I can just bring out a comment Jody said here, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Says.
Right, so let me get some of the comments before we continue, right? So we have Mr. Lion on the inside. Lion, good night, sir. You know, nice to have you on the inside. Yeah, man, good night, brothers. Good win today. Third place secured, for sure. Arun Ramdeen, good night, fellas. Good night to you too. Right? Siobhan Showers, good night, comrades. Is Alan Lewis? First time I actually reach when the podcast starts. Definitely, and it's a good day for that, man. It's a good day for that. It's a good time for that. The FA Cup final coming up, you know what I mean? And hey, it will be another big one, right? I Lion inside again. I may become last. I still had Cancelo in my team. Then You give up on that long time. Jody saying best night. You know what I mean? Talk about it. Send the Jody size again. Anderson next year will take this thing seriously. Boy, every year is the same thing. But
all say that.
Yes, all say that. But then you know what I mean? In the hustle of life, you know, sometimes some things take priorities over the other. Right? Jody. She came 10th. So Jody, yeah.
Wow. Well done.
Not bad at all.
Yeah, she beat me too. And this is saying again, when you're playing fantasy, you have to think of it like a real manager. Nah, not only time, eh?
Not really.
No only time.
Boy, fantasy does take plenty time, eh?
Plenty time.
And plenty effort.
Yeah. Simeon said, remember last year, we taking this. Many years turned grey and fall out last year. Simeon said Bruno was giving the other team assists this time last year, and this year he's scoring like a boss. Yeah, Bruno really finished the season real strong. So far, we're hoping that we have one more. He have one more in the tank.
One more captain's not to give away.
Yeah. And Christian saying how Fred can't pass whole season, and then boom, he does surprise me. Yeah, that was a quality pass, you know. So let me get into the game, guys. We know we're just kind of touching on the game today because we have some other things we want to touch on as well. So Phil, I don't know if you want to get into anything in the game you want to talk about, if it's the lineup, whatever you want to talk about in the game. Let me get into it.
Yeah, for some reason, before the game, I knew that Fulham were out for revenge based on us knocking them out of the FA Cup. Mitrovic getting a 8-game ban, Marco Silva also getting a red card, and William also getting a red card. So I know Fulham was thinking that, but on our side, no, we had to kind of secure third place. I mean, Champions League was already secure, right? But the higher up we go, obviously it's more money, right?
So
So
that 2.2 million more
yeah,
for
I
third place.
mean, yeah, I know, but it is what it is, right?
But
So
if it's nothing, you can just get that to me. I could be grateful.
yeah,
2.2 million pounds.
that different 2 million, you would never see me on
Hey.
this podcast again. But yeah, with
Now
regards
you
to
will be doing,
with
you'll
regards
be
to the
doing
starting lineup,
podcast in Dubai.
yeah. With regards to the starting lineup, I was surprised, but not surprised, right? I kind of expected maybe we would have rested some more players because actually, no.
Yeah.
Let me get to Harry Maguire. When Harry Maguire started, I was like, well, I mean, could this be his last game at home in a Manchester United jersey? You never know, right?
How long his contract is?
I
I'm
think he
not sure
got.
how long you have again.
I think.
We have about 2 years again.
I think he got maybe 2 more years on his contract. Somebody in the comments look that up. I mean, it may take some pain, but it's all good, right? It's funny because Harry Maguire is the one that gave away the corner that led to the goal. Harry Maguire was also the person that gave away the ball, which led to Casemiro fouling the guy in the penalty box, right? But up steps Golden Glove winner David De Gea saves. And
That was.
that kind of gave the team some incentive to go on and get an equalizer and also win the game as well too, right?
We could show it.
Yeah, boy, we could, but with regards to the lineup, other than Harry Maguire and Malacia starting, and also Dallo as well too, right? There was a makeshift back four because I can see Ten Hag wanting to rest the likes of Wan-Bissaka, Shaw, and Varane for the FA Cup final, right? So not really a surprise in the lineup, but I'll let the other guys talk. I've been rambling, so
JP.
Yeah, the game was. I mean, it's only United will get a fight from a team that's secure and can move a place regardless of the result of the game, right? There's only United that will happen to everybody else that get a walk in the park game like a training session. But I think it was good for us because we had to respond and we still have one more competitive game for the season. So having to find a response, it brought out something in the team that could probably spur them on for that game coming next week Saturday. As Phil was saying, I was expecting to see a little more changes in the team. I thought like a Palestri might have started, we might have see Iqbal on the bench again, who has seemed to kind of fallen out of favor totally because I haven't seen his name on the bench for a while. I don't know what's going on with him at the club. But yeah, I thought we'd have seen more changes, more players rested. I was even surprised to see Martial come on with the team winning because, he always an egg and any little thing could have got him injured in that game. Yeah.
True.
But all in all, the performance was good. We were too wasteful again. A lot of positions we were in where we should have shot and probably scored more goals. They were trying to pass. I don't know if they were trying to increase Rashford goal tally for the season because at a point in time they were just trying to pass to him like if he was Ronaldo when he was in the team.
No doubt.
So there's the kind of things we can't do next week. There's the kind of things we can't do, and I think I'm hoping that in the debriefing, there's the kind of things they talk about. In front of the goal, take a shot. Keeper could save it, could fall to the player, it bubble in the goal, something could happen. Don't look to be squaring balls when I shot this one. So that's the only thing I really talk about today.
Yeah. Chef?
It wasn't much surprises with the team, to be honest. Um, Hoping that was Harry Maguire last game for Manchester United.
I guess the entire
So,
fan base.
Yeah.
so
Please
but
God.
somehow I just feel he could be
Yeah.
the next season. Yeah. But
Mm.
all in all, it was a decent-ish performance. One thing I have to say, generally, I like about the team spirit this season is when we concede, we don't give up. We don't give up. That is something Ten Hag really and truly changed in the team. The team really don't drop their head at all. So it was good to see again, even though God we wasteful like hell. Jeez. We can't listen. If we want to be back to being a top team, we can't be so wasteful in goal, you know.
Yeah.
That game should have been over and dusted so early, eh?
True.
Yeah, but you know, credit to the here. They had a good game, good penalty. They here save a penalty, yes. Wow. That's when you know it's
Yeah.
really a good day. So and yeah, generally, hey, what this horse, this
Yeah, boy.
wing,
Yeah, boy.
done.
Wow.
He is the
Like, what you want
most.
again, boy?
He
Boy,
is the
What
most.
you want again?
when I
What's
message
the word
Dream,
to
when I message
describe
Dream
that
with when I
man?
message Dream with that miss, you know what? He couldn't like that more, right?
Done.
He said
He
that
is the most.
tirade. He said that right of nobody can tell me what is that ghost fella again and this is that. He going off. He going off. I say, well, oh God, look how I took and sniff. You
He
know.
is the most anti-scoring striker I ever see. You
Yeah.
know.
It's true.
Oh
Yeah.
Jesus
It's
Christ!
true.
But when I see Joe when I go, that's not God. But nah, time for you to go back where you come from, boy. Go, 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 go,
Oh
go, go, go.
God.
Thanks. We appreciate all you give us, but bye.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think for me similar to what JP would have said in terms of where we came from this season. This season feels like it was about 3 seasons in one now. Because when you think
For
about
real.
no,
Yeah.
actually, when you think about the Ronaldo debacle alone, you know, and Ten Hag having to
Yeah.
deal with that, and then to see where we ended up after that whole shenanigans, you know, with who's the guy he went to, Piers Morgan, and
Piers Morgan.
yeah, and then the World Cup, and then we come back into the season after this, you know, like about 3 seasons in one, and to
Then we
see,
did reach up to we was nearly second. Oh,
yeah,
what a
and to see where Ten Hag would have taken this team, where everybody, as JP would have said, looking for Ronaldo to ending up as a team. We started playing as a team as wasteful as we have been. We started playing as a team, and we haven't seen that for honestly for a long time. You know, where
yeah.
players kind of know their roles. It's just the decision making is something that we see that we really had to work on. If we get decision making right,
Yeah.
the final third, then we could be back to, you know, at least a threat, you know, and a serious threat that is. So I think all in all, I think Ten Hag, kudos to Ten Hag. He had an excellent season. And we still had the FA Cup final to go. And it's just that, you know, that's for the team now to believe that he's going to go and compete against City and even come on top against City. And I think if the team does that, I think we'll do well. Right? So let me get somebody comment and we'll kind of continue the show, right? So yeah, Jody, I really make chef. Yeah, Nico beat me. Yeah, we beat you. Yeah, definitely so.
Without even trying.
Without even trying, exactly, without even trying. Christian saying Maguire ain't look like you say farewell. Pressure if he here next season. No,
No
pressure.
pressure.
No.
No
No,
pressure.
it's
He
not a
look at his
pressure.
ass on the bench.
It's not a pressure at all.
What
The
pressure?
only pressure that could be is if we go in for a centre forward, I mean a centre back, that might force out more if Lindelof for game time than the Maguire. You know, when
One
we'd
thing
rather
we sure
keep
about,
Lindelof instead of Maguire.
one thing we sure about is Maguire is lower down the pecking order than any other centre backs,
For sure.
Yeah.
including whoever they bring in. Anybody lower than him is Phil
Yeah.
Jones.
And he gone.
Yeah. David Curtin saying, "Hey, good night, sir." Um, yeah, Simeon saying, "William, don't get old." Yeah, he got killed.
William. I think William
Yeah.
had to be one of the most unlucky players. William should still be playing for a top club, but credit to him, he is a good player.
Yeah, for sure. Arun saying, it's just me, but Harry Maguire put in 110% effort today. He was good. Hopefully, his last game, his contract ends 2025. Yeah, but and somebody's now saying you want
It's
errors
just you.
led to.
It's just you.
Yeah, it's just you.
110%.
Yeah, he was okay.
Let's be watching the game with that shades on now. Phil, like you just lend them your glasses over.
Arun, you're going to talk up with the sun here, right?
Nonsense,
y'all focus on the 110%. I hear figuring out who the hell is HM.
Well, maybe he's not Harry Maguire then. I don't know. I don't know. Right? maybe that David De Gea have some kind of names that if some David De Gea, whatever. It maybe have a H and a M somewhere in there because De Gea was 110.
The man said Harry Maguire.
You say Rashford do relish on that corner. Yeah, what are you gonna do?
I get Rashford at passes.
I get most players are passed today, to be honest. Lions are expecting to see Fred. Right? I think he will start on the weekend. I think so too. I think so too.
I hear people talking about selling Fred. Fred is not a player to sell.
Reem sent me a video with Fred talking with Marco Silva in the parking lot. It took for a while. Yeah, Marco Silva begging him to come to Fulham. Make that Brazilian connection.
Sam Paulini the next way then.
Yes. He looks so frustrated playing with Fulham, man.
Sell Paulina and he and William could link up with the Brazilian connection on that end. Wout, Marcel, Rashford, Ivan, Bruno, Rel Traoré. You still calling Wout in that boy? Wout come without his scoring.
Big.
He come with the scoring function with the loan. He didn't come with the scoring function.
You don't have that,
No. Yeah, he just came to give heart and soul, run up and down. Start the press and the end. Right?
He lived his best life. He could go even now.
Yeah, because being honest, if he really score, let's say he score some goals, you would have been okay. We'd have said he possible. But his major problem is goal scoring.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. If Weghorst scored the winner in the FA Cup final, I am getting on bad.
If I'm getting on bad, But am I buy a Wout test? Let's say that. Probably never wear it. But
Right. So Christian saying I agree with Chef. Real knocks and reaching in the box and don't know what to do. I hope they're saving their scoring boots for the weekend.
I think that's one of the things improved the most with one of the real things you see. I had a problem with Manchester off the ball running and supportive play in the last few years. This year you saw the improvement in that.
Yeah. Alan Lewis Casimiro did say that he will personally drive him back to Burnley.
Well, driving a pal.
But Weghorst is the glue, Simeon saying, that holds this team together. And we win a trophy till he got here. And we win a trophy till he got here. No, I'm saying he had a role, he did his role, but this goal scoring function needed to be there,
Bye.
Bye. Right? Because I'm saying men in that must face the group delusional was to always be on my case when I say Wout is utter garbage. I told them he ain't scoring more than 5 goals. I wonder what them does be saying now.
Kristen, you just talk some good dotations when you're ready to, So you can put yourself in that delusional group, man. Don't feel he doesn't know you when you're licking Ronaldo balls, yeah? So easy up a little bit. Easy up.
Right, Jody say Nico it was the type I make sure and tell her to beat Chef and Nico. Oh, okay,
You're
okay,
the nastiness,
okay.
that. And
Oh,
you're the nastiness, and Jody, you have no shame. Hey, Jody, after the podcast, message me.
Right, David saying 110% of ish and still is
So,
These men drunk, boy. These men say HM, you know. Yeah. It have any other player named HM on me.
I was so confused because over the months we saying things like ETH and like I don't know. That's probably the only acronym we use on here. But when the man say H,
I hear me. Health and madness. Oh no.
Yeah, Lion, we agree. If we sell Fred, bring Paulina. Yeah,
No,
yeah.
But real talk though, I was starting Fred in that finals,
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I really say not defending him, just glad he hold his end. I was only worried about him for today. He had a good on June 14th. Yeah.
He didn't hold the end today. But he didn't tie the whole thing, Aaron. That man real heavy, boy. Jesus Christ. With the shit himself,
right.
boy.
Right. So before I hand over to Phil, right? So guys in the comments, I want to know who was only player for the season, right? And we will touch on that. Before we sign out. Let me get towards the player for the season. And let me trash it out. Right? So Phil, I know if you wanna get in where you wanna get into now.
Yeah. Well, the 2022-2023 season is finally over.
Thank you, Jesus.
You know what's happened next is all these transfer rumors, and I think the biggest thing that people are asking right now is what's going on with the takeover, right? So let me just share my screen here quickly, and you guys tell me what you think. Tell me if you can see. You can see?
Yeah.
I can make it bigger. I can make it bigger. It's not a headline. It's not a headline that most people want to see. Even before the podcast started, Nico asked me when was this date, right? And this was today, Sunday, May 28th, right? It's not a headline that most people would want to see. But at the end of the day, Sky Sports is English, so they may have this English bias towards Sir Jim Ratcliffe, right?
True.
So for anybody that is now tuning in, it says Manchester United ownership bid. Sir Jim Ratcliffe remains the leading candidate to buy, I guess, Manchester United, right? So Jim Ratcliffe is still leading candidate to buy Man United. The directors of United's New York listed holding company met on Thursday to discuss the progress of the club's $5 billion plus auction. Sheikh Jassim of Qatar made an improved fourth bid for the club. And in my opinion, this could be Sheikh Jassim's probably last bid for the club. He's probably tired of going back and forth. If anybody wants to know, so Jimmy Ratcliffe actually just wants to buy a stake in the club, while Sheikh Jassim wants to buy 100%.
Total takeover. Yeah.
Right? So I'm leaning more towards Sheikh Jassim. Why? Because he's actually going to improve the women's football. He's going to do a refurbishment of Old Trafford, and he wants to clear the club's debt. Up to this day, I do not know what Sir Jim Ratcliffe wants to do, right? But it is what it is, and these guys, Sir Jim Ratcliffe is leading to buy Manchester United, right? We will see what happens after the FA Cup final. That's maybe when something will be solidified. But until then, he's leading, right? Now, I don't read too much into that because if we had to go into transfers, Arsenal were leading the race to sign Lisandro Martinez. And guess where
True.
Lisandro Martinez is right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Arsenal were leading the race to sign so many players. Rafinha, Lisandro Martinez. And this is just an example, right? And those players never ended up going to Arsenal. Mudryk as well, too. Yeah. And Chelsea got in. That's another great example there. So yeah. It's funny. I saw this tweet here, and somebody in the comments probably said it already, right? Let me see if we can bring this up here now. There's a tweet here. Walt Whitehorse on his future. Obviously, I'd love to stay at Manchester United, but Casemiro said he'll drive me back to Burnley next week. Oh,
when home playing, man.
Oh boy.
Hey. Yeah,
All right.
I just saw somebody comments here about that same point. You know, AK, good night, man. Night side on the inside. You said in Wout we trust. Real 100% of 0 is how much. You know, Kevin again. Facts, Christian. Men real hype up Wout when we signed him. I lost faith in the fella. Well, for a little bit after that. Yeah. Now again, that's all.
So I say I would keep this for the FA Cup, But you know what? We cheers to Manchester. We earned this.
Definitely. Cheers, man. Right, Simeon saying it's Sancho on that right side for me. All right.
Agreed.
Yeah. He look much better on the right side.
Yeah.
Yeah. Christian saying that game, but Chef, man used to say, Wout better than CR7.
No, well, I say that on the uncooking. That'll be.
Yeah, Jesus, good night, man. Fellas, GGMU, yeah, 3rd place, 17 points more, 4 points over Newcastle, many points in front of Liverpool. Oh, Liverpool, sorry, correction, Liverpool. Rebounded well after beating the great overachievement, if there was one. GGMU in Eric Ten Hag, we trust, definitely. Yeah. Right, so again, Jody, we'll come back to you. Right, we don't know who is your player from before the season even starts. Right, but we'll get back to that. Still back to you, man.
Yeah, for sure. Moving on from the takeover, because whoever take over, we all know got to spend money. In my opinion, whoever takes over has to spend upwards of 250 million. Right?
Now,
upwards
of 250 million.
Yeah.
Right?
I might even say upwards of 300 million.
I would say that too.
Yeah.
I was thinking 300. I was thinking 300 initially, but if Sir Jim just happens to take over, does he really have that money to spend on us?
That's not happening.
It depends on who. Yeah.
Depends on who. So that's it. So if it is we want the Sheikh because we know we would get that 300 plus, and we know that what we need if we really want United to be back up to a 4th circle with. However, if we do get that, then we might have to settle for maybe a 200, 250, that kind of thing.
And I was thinking too.
Yeah.
We talking about spending money in terms of transfers, but I just thinking spending money in terms of improving the all-around club facilities, everything is a cool billion we'll have to spend,
That's part of what Sheikh Jassim's proposal was.
Yeah.
His initial bid was 5 billion, but when you add on like improving the area around Old Trafford, fixing and refurbishing Old Trafford Stadium, and then improving the women's football as well, that came to just a little bit over $1 billion. I think it was 1.2 billion when you added on to the 5 billion, right?
Because the women's team does need improving too.
Yeah, because Chelsea women's team just won it for a 4th year in a row, right? So, no, let's dive into transfer rumors. I want to ask you guys a question, and everybody else, obviously, with regards in the comments as well too. right? But before I go to that, let me just bring up a couple of comments where Riyadh is saying, so Jim, that word wants 51% of the club, leaving the Glazers with 25%. Yes. So Jim actually wants to leave two Glazers in charge of Manchester United while he buys a stake in the club. I forgot to mention that.
Mm-hmm.
So how that Matson? That's how that Matson. I sure how that Matson. How that Matson is.
No, it have other people own. No, it have other shareholders own like
shareholders.
5%, 10%. Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned,
anyone about all of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, anyone who is willing to go in bed with these American leeches have to be enemy of United, right?
If Riyadh feel he gonna make me lose my visa, talking them kind of mad thing. Not me that bad. Not me at all.
Yeah.
Riyadh is saying, as a United fan with Chelsea season ticket, he said, messing with that, Jim. Fair enough.
He wasn't trying to buy Liverpool Chelsea too.
I'm not sure, but I think it was some of that club. He was.
It was him trying to buy Chelsea. Yeah, it was him. Yeah,
I think so.
Simeon is saying may not be popular and his flaws are evident, but they're here for me. His elite shot stopping by itself saved us in so many games. Shaw is another low-key candidate, given his. Guys, we're gonna go through who is your player at the close to the end of the podcast, right? We could go through that, right? Riyadh is saying training ground facilities, community, ultimate rebuild and renovation. Yep. Caveman is saying the Glazers being in charge if Sir Jim takes over his faults. They won't have any say with minority stake. They will be like others. No dividends, no voting power, nothing. Interesting. Okay. And Riyadh is saying, yeah, he offered $3 billion for Chelsea last summer. And then Christian is saying Jim has shares in Nice FC. Yep. And Nice fans do not like the guy.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, no problem with that,
Anyway. I just want to clean straight from them Glazers.
Let me get into some transfers. Now, as we saw, we switching the topic, guys. I don't want to hear from you guys in the comments. I want to hear from the guys on the panel. Now, obviously today, 3 teams got relegated. Well, not today, but 2 teams got relegated, 3 teams in all, right? Southampton, Leeds, and Leicester, right? Now, in terms of transfer windows, in terms of transfers, is there anybody from those 3 teams you would like to take at Manchester United?
James Maddison.
Leicester got relegated, so the first name most people are going for is James Maddison. What about
Tielemans? Tielemans, he's on a free.
Tielemans is on a free as well.
Yeah. What about Harvey Barnes?
Harvey Barnes is interested in going to Newcastle, but no. I mean, Harvey Barnes is definitely a good shout as well.
Left side kind of.
Next fella from Leicester.
Left side kind of loaded though.
I can read out Leicester's lineup for today. Leicester's lineup today was what about Kelechi Iheanacho? No. He's a striker.
Yes, I mean, enough attackers who just throw it.
Yeah.
Harvey Barnes, we called already. Yuri Tielemans, James Maddison, obviously. What about Boubakary Soumare?
Midfielder. I don't know.
I don't think he's available.
I want to say like how you does answer.
Yeah. Oh my lord. Ricardo, who plays at right back? Yes, no.
Ricardo Pereira, he come back. He plays today.
Yeah, he plays today.
He injury prone. He's heavily injury
prone.
Yeah, I liked him. I liked him before Wan-Bissaka, but with that bullet.
What about Johnny Evans?
Nah.
Fair enough. Anybody from Southampton or Leeds or?
No, people fighting me with this word pros thing. I am saying the man ain't good The man is a decent player. But
decent, yes.
Who all you're seeing Ward-Prowse coming and replacing in the current 11. That is why what men tell me.
Now, the way I looking at it, Chef, with these teams that went down, like at Tillemans, I not saying take Tillemans to come and start with United. I looking at Tillemans as a depth player. Ward-Prowse to me is not
I don't
even
know.
adding to our
I
squad
don't
depth.
want that. Since
For
I'm
No,
Tillemans,
why staying?
for Tillemans,
Now we need
But Chef Tillman's
Tillemans is good in depth.
Tillman's a good shout.
There's a good depth
Yeah.
player.
I don't find Tillemans bad, you know. Don't get me wrong. But he's so up and down, eh?
Ten Hag we trust. The man has quality.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's it. The man has quality.
Ten Hag can get walk to score. Ten Hag might be a boss of our manager, but he's not Mumford magician, eh?
Nah, boy. He ain't that person.
Ten Hag squeeze all he can get from
Nah,
out, boy.
but I don't think
Ten Hag squeeze that orange. That is
that lemon. The orange. That lemon.
But Jody is saying no. Jody won't take James
None?
Madison. Really?
No, Madison is a good backup for Bruno. Again, that's another player to add to the depth.
Can give Bruno a run for his money on his day.
You feel so
Right.
Dan James
But
Madison
he wouldn't
is a
start.
proper player.
Yeah, but Bruno injured
He is.
different, boy.
But he started over Bruno.
No, I don't, but he's certainly a good option to have.
Yeah, good option.
Riyadh is saying he would take Ward-Prowse as well. Caveman is saying Madison heartbeat. We will need to see more of Lavia from Southampton until
Lavia. That is the name I was trying to remember.
Lavia is actually a good shouter because he's a
that is the man I was trying to remember.
He's a centre forward, eh?
No, he's a midfielder.
He's midfield.
I think he's 20 years old, you know. I could be wrong.
Yeah, he's young.
Let me see.
They want with the plots, eh?
Romeo Lavia.
That picture showed.
I go check it, don't worry.
He's 19 years old, bruv.
Yeah, he's young. He have some nice upside to him.
Okay.
The man is 19 years old. Interesting. But my
I see some kind of
Romeo Lavia.
Yeah.
Manchester United should sign Southampton's Romeo Lavia. Okay. Interesting. All right. Well, let me get into some other transfer rumors, right? Now, a couple of weeks ago, we were linked with one guy by the name of Neymar. The floor is yours, guys. I'm just gonna stop there. The floor is yours.
I need to take a drink, yes?
No thanks. No.
Saying no thanks.
Nope.
So yeah, man. I want to be the devil's advocate.
Before Chef go, I want everybody in the comments telling me about Neymar. You want him at United?
Yes, let me see the comments.
Well, you can go, Chef, but until then, we'll wait on the
Jen, the thing about it, Neymar is Neymar. You can't say he's not a good player. But oh God, Neymar just has so much nonsense to bring with him, eh? Not to mention, he gonna get injured in March to go carnival.
Exactly. And he'll spend more time rolling around on his field than he'll do than kicking a ball.
Because if he feel, and that's the next thing too, English league and French league, and Spanish league,
he will get kicked down. Yeah.
Yeah, I smelling a whole Ronaldo scenario over again because
exactly.
To feel that even he's bigger than Ten Hag.
Yeah, exactly. That's not the type of player we need at the club no more.
Yeah,
we don't need those type of players at the club.
Ten Hag done skillfully deal with that bullet with Ronaldo already.
Yeah, like we were
discussing that.
Yeah, we were discussing it, and Ten Hag doesn't seem like he looking for that headline player. He looking for good players, but not he know about that.
Yeah.
But
seems that
Neymar, for me, Neymar seemed more like a Newcastle or Chelsea signing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't even and Phil, I don't even think Newcastle going for that kind of signing.
Newcastle, that's not Newcastle vibes either.
Newcastle going for
They're
like
not doing that.
Newcastle going for like Harvey Barnes and these type of players.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
That could build a team. And that's the right way to be. That's why Newcastle did so well this season.
Yeah.
Credit to them.
Yeah. And to be honest, if it is that Neymar wants to leave PSG, then they only have few clubs in the world that could afford him.
Yeah.
And United is one. United would be one. So definitely over the key that link
to United. In England, yes.
Now, bearing in mind, I forgot to mention this, bearing in mind two things. If it were to happen, it will be only for a loan for 1 year. Okay. And also we would cover all of Neymar's wages.
He doesn't make like about 20 million a year. Well, let me Neymar stay in France.
Save that money for a few players.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that'll make sense.
Yeah, that is all right. Thanks.
Let me go back to a name that was linked with us before we signed one Casemiro.
Mm.
Do you know who that guy is? Apparently, Ten Hag wants Adrian Rabiot.
Yo, let me get what the comments say about Neymar.
Yeah, let me get what the comments say about Neymar before we go to Adrian Rabiot. Riyad is saying Neymar is a hell no.
Hey,
Jody, who is a Brazil fan, is saying Neymar, we could do without that drive.
A Brazil fan.
I would Jody here.
Yeah.
Let me see what Caveman is saying.
Yeah.
Caveman is saying never took that Neymar link seriously, but he's not a player you add to a building project. Totally agree. Totally agree. Alvin Lewis is saying nope, because every carnival season he will be injured. Right? Rishi is saying no thanks, please. He might end up being Pogba 2.0. Keep him away.
Pogba was Pogba 2.2.
Yeah. Riyad is saying Neymar is over 500 million. Nah, not 500 million. 500,000.
Nah, not 500 million.
Big man,
500,000. No, right now.
It's Sunday night. It's Sunday night. It's practically the last game. It was the last game of the season. Bar FA Cup. Or you can't be doing me this hour the night there. Dan, you type when you was typing that 500 million a week. That is some countries' GDP.
Yeah.
It's 500 million. You pay that human being, you know.
Yo, guys, what we're doing here now, we can do 500 million by 52. So 500,000, 5 million, 50 million,
50,
500
million.
500 million, you know.
Riyad, you can imagine somebody. You can imagine a human being. You can imagine a human being being paid 500 a week. So 500.
How much weeks in a season?
By the year.
Jesus.
I want 26
million. So you telling me? You telling me them chic and them paying one human being 26 trillion. Time to stop type 49.
So that's not true. This is actually 26 billion. So he's
billion.
Right now, Riyad
one player
paying 26 billion a year. Well, Lord, boy.
So you telling me Neymar making more than Trinidad a year? Dan, are they wickedness?
All right, that's we joke. That's we joke, though. But anyway,
thank you, laugh, Riyad.
Yeah, boy. Let me see what other comments we got here now with regards to Neymar. We'll get to that
Yep.
later on. But brought up Riyadh's comment again. Phil, what about Rabiot? And I guess that's what we were talking about before we got into the comments, right?
You
Rabiot,
distract me from the Rabiot, you know. We are gonna talk about Rabiot, you know. Riyadh, it's you know.
Yeah, but we just say when you know, let me get the name comments now. But woo.
Yeah. Rabiot, is he a guy that you would want?
His mother's still managing him.
Of course.
Yeah.
He's a decent little player.
He's an improvement on Fred. That's why it was
exactly. And he could even provide some cover, and he could even provide some cover for Casemiro as well.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Rabiot game defensively so.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's a decent player.
To be honest, I just more view him more in the attacking sense. But
all
right.
He kind of box to box, I would say.
Yeah.
He's a box to box, yeah.
He's a box to box.
Yeah, but I think he can play that role.
Yeah.
That Casemiro role, I think he can play that role.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I see him multifaceted. You know, he coming into the team, I think he can strengthen the team in different areas. So I think
you're not free as well.
And then he coming as a free, so
yeah, he coming in as a free, which is not bad business at all.
Which is not bad business.
So fair enough.
So that's an option you guys would consider, but you wouldn't pay money for it.
No, well, if you
come for free.
He not
free. Yeah.
Okay.
He coming. He are not free.
Perfect. Yeah. Let me get some comments about Rabiot. Riyadh is saying Rabiot on a free, so he ain't mine. Fair enough. Some of the guys say Riyadh is pounds. That's pounds or euros.
Yeah,
euros.
Pounds.
Man saying not yen.
No, it's pounds,
yeah. Not even yen. You know what is 50 million yen?
Yeah.
500 million.
Guys, I want to share another rumor from Sky Sports. Tell me what you guys think, right?
We know this now. This one,
Manchester United will try to sign Harry Kane, Declan Rice, and Mason Mount this summer. Now, I could give my opinion.
300 million.
I could give my opinion first, and then I'll let you guys chime in. Right now, Chelsea wants 80 million for Mason Mount. I'm saying
that makes no sense. That makes no sense.
The other two I would definitely take.
Yeah.
Harry Kane, for obvious reasons, Declan Rice as well too. My thing is with Declan Rice. Does Declan Rice start for us? He will probably start next to Casemiro. I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah, he will start next to Casemiro.
But yeah, guys in the comments, this trio, will you take this trio? Bearing in mind, Declan Rice is probably going to go for 90. Well, the bid that Arsenal put in was about 92 million. Yeah, so that's it. Declan Rice, 90 million. Mason Mount, 80 million. And Harry Kane, 100 million, maybe?
Yeah, 100 to 110.
Yeah, so 110 million, 90 million, and 80 million, right? Would you take all three? Would you take just one? Would you take two out of the three? Would you take one out of the three? And if who? Would you take two out of the three and which two? What are you guys thinking?
I'm taking two comfortable. You know, I'm taking Rice.
I wonder who's that
Kane. No, Rice and Kane. Getting another ball winner in the middle of the field. I think Rice is a man that's been in the right place at the right time. A decent ball winner. I think that's what we need in the team as well. You know, somebody
and a ball winner who could score too,
and who could pass. You know, so Rice is a good, and then definitely we need a striker. We need a number 9. We need somebody to take us over the line. When we create those chances, we saw this season we struggle with not only chance creation, but taking our chances. I think Kane definitely will solve that issue. So hands down, Rice, Kane. If I spend in total 200 million on them, I think they would improve our team in a big way. And we spend a 25 million for Tillemans, and he could do what Monk does do, and yeah, and to me that would be a good deal.
What about Chef? What about Chef and JP? What? Who are you taking? Taking the full package, or are you taking two of them? And which two? You taking one of them, and which one?
I taking Kane without thinking twice.
Yep.
Men talking about why you're paying 100 million for a man who could only give you 2 years. I don't know what nonsense talk is that. That man now turned 30. He can give me at least 5 more years. Then
even if we get three, even if we get three,
and here's the thing: Kane is such a versatile player. Kane could end up going right into that midfield.
It's true.
So listen, I'm taking.
I told Kane,
I don't care how, and I'm saying this. I do not care how much Kane costs. Pay that money. I'm sorry. Rice, here's the thing, and as a somebody who does back England too, Rice is a nice player. For me, Rice is low-key very underrated too. Payne, West Ham not going to allow him to leave for small money.
Yeah.
So
and obviously we gotta respect West Ham because
of course.
West Ham is in the
Conference
final.
I think so.
Final, yeah.
Yeah. I know.
I can bring out a comment here from Jody with regards to strikers. The striker I wouldn't mind coming in with Kane is Albert brought Haaland. He's young and will learn a lot under Eric Ten Hag.
But nobody know what this fella.
So
I know not only you should go for the big names there, but we hoping he not turn into a Haaland, but
so right now,
at least right now we should hear about him at least.
Jody tell us more about him, but I'm here looking at him and it says that he's 19. He's 19 years old. He plays at Mold. Mold as in
Mold, this is the one that was talking about this in New Haaland.
He's a United fan, I think.
They say this Talan is maternal cousins with fellow professional football players Erling Haaland, who plays for Man City, and Jonathan, somebody who plays for Strom Goset. He's 6'1", he's 19 years old. But Jody, also look up Ramos Holland, who plays for Atalanta. He's a Denmark player. I think he's either 20 years old as well. He's another guy that is also upcoming who can also learn under Ten Hag as well too. Right?
I want to try a name out too, right?
Yep.
Who played any Premier League? Ollie Watkins.
Ollie Watkins.
And
Ollie Watkins scored 15. He scored 15 goals this season.
I like him. I liked him.
And he's not going to be a big money striker.
Say that again, Chef?
No, I said Nicola like Watkins. Yeah,
I like Watkins. I like Watkins, but I also like this fella who get banned. But he got serious ban, but wow.
I would not. So he already
that is one very foolish black man.
I would not take a gamble on Ivan Toney. Trust me.
What's that?
I would not take a gamble on Ivan Toney. Let me see what the comments say about Rice and Kane. Yeah, no pun intended. Dwayne Francis say Rice and Kane no more. And I think the United fan base are more leaning towards that. I will personally say this: if the entire trio comes, I would not be upset. Right?
But I think we could afford that.
I'm paying no 80 million for more.
80 million.
I don't think we can afford that.
Huh?
We can't afford that. That's the whole transfer budget there. If it's unclear.
We can afford it, but not a amount.
Yeah, that amount only making sense at all.
Arsenal
will get Rice.
Yeah, because Arsenal will transfer that money.
I think they'll get
But
him because
Arsenal,
Xhaka most
Arsenal
likely
need
go on
him
this
bad.
season. Yeah. Most likely Xhaka go on, so I think they will actually get him.
Yeah. Just to add on, just Jody adding on to his comment from before, he says Sky Sports is in English, so it's obvious they will push the rumors of the English-based players, and obviously similar to his previous comment, he wants this guy Albert Tillan from Molde, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see what the other comments are saying. Dwayne Francis, the next thing I prefer, not so much Englishmen in my team. You want that. You want to balance. You don't want to end up like
You say
Man
not
City.
so much. You say not so much Englishmen in the team.
But you want that. You want that. You want English.
But
You want
Southgate have no influence on Manchester United. None.
Well, I guess it's a balancing act, Phil, because
Yeah.
you might want the Englishman in your team, but doesn't that the Englishman go and carry over the line?
No, if
For those
you get the
championships.
Englishman, now let me be real.
I feel you have to have a stronger blend of foreign than English.
I agree.
I don't care if the English, if the Spanish, if they're from Mars. I just want our team to have a balance. And if it means, if we do, now Manchester United, let's be real, has always had some of the best English first teamers on the team. Always. It's always been like that.
Yeah.
So bring in Harry. Right now, how much Englishmen we have? Shaw, Maguire,
Rashford,
Sancho sometimes.
Chef, let me ask the question. You want to ask how much Englishmen we have or how much homegrown players we have?
English. Well, who making England firstly?
Oh,
I should say. And men just call the person about 5.
Only Harry Maguire making England first team.
Sure.
Harry Maguire.
Sure.
Not Rashford. No, Rashford.
You can call Rashford.
Rashford 11.
But he does get picked for the team.
He's got picked, but he ain't making the England first.
He's got picked, but he might make start 11.
No, but if he can make this English first team, no.
No, it's definitely Rash.
That's still in
definitely Rash time.
Who Saudi was playing ahead of him for the World Cup? Then definitely.
Yeah. But that being said, Dan, nobody could convince me. If we do have to sign, as I was saying, if we do have to sign English players, it has to be the best English players. And
right now, Declan Rice and Harry Kane are good shouts.
Yeah. That's right. Mount, here's the thing, Mount is not, I don't want anybody to start. Mount is not a bad player, no, but Mount had a horrible season, boy. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Is a hell of a gamble.
Like about 2 seasons he had?
2?
Last season,
I think it's 2 bad seasons. The season before he was very good.
Could be two because
the season before he was very good, and I don't think last season he wasn't that good.
He was good. And then after that,
when he won the Champions League with Chelsea, that was his breakout, and that was a very good season for him. That was
2 seasons ago.
So it's
2 seasons ago.
Yeah.
It's 2 years ago they win Champions League.
So that's 2 seasons ago, and the season after that he wasn't good.
And
last year was Real Madrid, right?
Yeah,
last year was Real Madrid.
Let me get some comments.
Mount had one good season.
Yeah, let me get some comments in.
If you just comment, boy, Alan, I could get a bongs for this. I agree.
Yeah, but he not taking Rashford pick. So that left side, he not taking Rashford pick. Son not taking Rashford pick.
Unless they put Rashford on top.
But
next pick in.
But I mean you can't bench Rashford.
Yeah, I just said if we don't go for Kane, we can put Rashford on top and
listen. And this is what we had to get away from. Dan, I want the best crop of players, I don't want
but
see this thing about the guy Rashford pick. That is not no Rashford
no, but
pick.
Chef,
It don't belong to him,
JB. You gotta play the best.
We had to be wise.
You gotta play the best crop of players in their best position.
Agreed.
Yeah. No, but Chef, we had to be wise in the transfer market.
Competition right now.
Left on the left.
Garnacho.
Garnacho is in competition for Rashford. Don't do that, JB.
Yes, he is. Garnacho making that step. He pushing him. And it still has Sancho who they playing on that side too. No, it still has Sancho playing on that side too. We don't need watchman. What am I take, right? We have priority positions where I look at for next season. The left side is not a priority position. So we don't need to bring in any player on that side. We need a striker, we need midfielders, and we need at least one proper defender. That's how I look at it. So even right back, left back, we don't need those positions.
Talking in terms of this comment,
So that's why I say it. I mean, trust me, I really like Sonne, but I think after Rashford gave you a 30-goal season, you don't need to look at that position as a position of strength then, because you have an up-and-coming player who's showing proper promise there. Sancho is another option on the left side as well. We have Ahmad coming back to push on the right, Pellistri on the right, Anthony on the right. So the wings for me at this point in time is not a position that we have to look at.
A certain soon-to-be father too.
Right.
I know we ain't calling that name at all.
Yeah.
I just got to ask as well too, right? Alwyn, I don't know if you know, but Son and Kimeja aren't speaking in terms of like they're not on the best of terms right now. So if we as Manchester United are linked with Kimeja, I would not look in Son's direction. Whatsoever.
I didn't know that either, yeah. I didn't know that.
The two of them aren't on the best speaking terms right now. But let me get you some
how much is the bid for Kim? Like about 80?
No, I think his release clause.
Not so much.
Oh Lord,
I think it's 60 or 70.
Yeah, it's about that.
He has a release clause, right?
About 60 or 70, I think it is, yeah.
Okay.
It was even less than that.
Yeah, because I think that price was in euros when I started.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it says it's been reported that Kim's release clause, which is only active for the first 15 days of July, will allow him to leave Napoli for between 55 million and 65 million, depending on the buying club, which is cheap.
Depending on the buying club.
I want to bring in a comment.
We will be 65.
I want to bring in a comment. I want to bring in a comment from this person. Tell me what you guys think. Vlahovic from Juventus. What are you thinking?
I haven't seen him much to talk about.
Not with Juve.
Juve is not one of our most favorite teams to watch. I haven't watched Juventus. I must watch them twice in the season. So I can't comment.
Before Juve, I was looking at him, but since he signed for them,
Juve was before Juve.
I'm trying to remember which club it was. Fiorentina, right? Yeah. But since he signed for Juve,
he's a forward, right?
Yeah, he's a forward.
Okay. I remember when they signed. Okay, I know the player. Okay.
Arsenal. Don't forget, Arsenal were linked with him as well too.
Yeah.
What is Jody saying? Jody is saying why I said him with Kane as well because he's young and won't have the pressure of stepping up as our number one striker. Well, Ten Hag and company will work with him. Yeah. And same thing goes for Ramos Holland from Atalanta as well too. Look into Ramos Holland, Jody when you get the chance as well too, right? Caveman.
We keep on just 1 second before you go, Phil. We keep on saying I don't think we need one striker. I honestly think we need two strikers.
We need two, yeah.
Honestly. Yeah, go ahead, Phil.
Yeah, I think most serious sentiment, Chef. I think most want to say they bring in a quality striker plus an up and coming striker.
Yeah.
Right? Caveman is saying Mason Mount is only so highly disrespected because he's English. Because the man got the assist in the UCL final, balled out against Real Madrid the following season, and almost got Chelsea over the line against them. Double figures in goals and assists season before. He's a pressing machine. Ten Hag type. I can continue.
So I just want to get on this a little bit, right? So Mason Mount is only so highly disrespected because he's English. right?
So
don't
I would
know.
say
Yeah.
Mason Mount. I
About
would say there's a
Yeah.
lot of pressure on Mason Mount because everybody has tipped him to be the next Frank Lampard.
Frank Lampard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Frank Lampard maybe tips him to be next Frank Lampard, but
I mean,
yeah,
I
no,
mean
but
Frank
But
Lampard, player, not
I don't
manager.
find he's disrespected. He's disrespected because of how poor he's been.
So
yeah,
I
Kane,
don't
because when he was coming up, everybody was looking at him as
everybody
the
did
next.
real rate. I did real.
Yeah, but
Let me tell you something.
Yeah, he was a problem.
Mount,
yeah,
Foden, and Boy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Them was the
them.
three most highly touted English players. So nobody,
How old Mason Mount is 23?
everybody's rate Mount.
Mason Mount is 23 or 24? Mason Mount is 24 years old.
It's 24.
Okay.
Mhm.
Look, I am
No, but,
look the,
but,
tri-
but
the
we're
trio.
saying, yeah, but no, we're not saying he's not a decent player, you know. But for the
That is
price,
nobody's not saying
no,
that.
but for the price, for 18 million for Mount, Jed, no, we can get
Yeah.
two players for that price
And
and
Nico,
Yeah.
not
develop
only
them.
that is that yes slash how this is what I personally keep on saying. I have a problem. Manchester have a way they like to go for players who on a downward trend or coming off bad seasons. You see that kind of projecting.
Yeah, that's a dangerous thing.
No.
Yeah.
I couldn't know that.
Yeah, the weight at United alone is too much.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if we had to swap out Mason Mount for James Madison, will you take James Madison, Kane,
Yes.
and Rice?
Yes. Taking
But-
that. And Leicester cannot play the hanging me by the balls. Leicester need the money.
What you saying, Nico?
No, I was saying in terms of the price for Madison. You know, what price you'll pay for Madison?
It got
50.
I think it'll be less than 80 mil because you can't.
It will be.
Madison
Yeah.
doesn't want to play in the championship. He doesn't. He's too good of a player to be playing in the
Yeah.
championship. Honestly,
Not
Right.
at the age he is
Definitely.
right now, too.
I think he's 26. Yeah.
Yeah. You ain't trying to go back now. Madison is a man was going catch back his career proper. You feel he trying to go to any championship? Nah.
Yeah, it's true. Let me see
So-
what happens. Let me see what happens with him during the transfer window.
Let me say Jody saying, I want young, raw, talented players to come in. That's how Eric Ten Hag picked his players he wants. Y'all need to know Eric Ten Hag recruits players. Yeah, I think most of us.
Yes,
if not all
yes
of us,
and
know
no.
that.
I think everybody that we want players, but at this, I've said this in the past. I want players that would buy into our managers' philosophy,
Yeah.
but it just have certain positions at this point in time. I ain't really want an emerging player, you know. Because so okay, let me use the forward line. If we're going for two
We need a
strikers,
finished product.
that's right. We need
Correct.
we need a finished product, and we can take a project player.
This is
Yes.
Eredivisie.
Yeah.
This is Eredivisie no more. This is EPL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I
Right.
say, you know, Rashford could play the centre forward position, so we don't even go for no project player. We could go for one proper centre forward, and if it is
Nah.
for Rashford, yeah, we could do that.
This-
But
Brendan
Nico,
Rodgers.
You mean
Brendan,
Brendan Rodgers,
you
you know.
mean
back to
no you
what
mean
we
on
were
you mean
talking
on a
earlier.
you,
Go ahead,
So wait,
JP.
let me ask Nico a question. If Rashford
Uh-huh.
plays centre forward and battles Harry Kane for that, who could play on the left?
No, what I'm saying is, if we have Rashford and we have Harry Kane fit in the team,
No.
then let me say both of them started. So Kane will be playing in number 9 with Rashford coming off the left. But let me say for some reason, because you're saying we need two strikers, right? So I'm thinking the other striker is for what? Also for when Kane is unavailable to have that threat as well. But what I'm saying is Rashford could fill in that role with let me say Garnacho coming in and filling in for Rashford on the left. Instead of going for that young and upcoming talent now, because I think we have quality in the forward line, you know. It's just that finished quality striker is what we really need.
Boy, if we can unlock Jadon Sancho from Dortmund days, I would be over the moon.
He finishing the season strong though.
Yeah, finally last few games, he looking real nice.
I watched him Sancho today, and I saying, boy, we waiting whole 2 years now to see you play like this, you know.
Yeah.
Man pick up that ball. Every time he pick up that ball was a positive run, you know.
So Riyadh, this is a good shout, but for
I find we just get brainwashed with the media too much, but I find the media brainwashed us with transfers.
With regards to your comment, Riyadh, with Ferguson, two things. Ferguson just signed a new contract.
Just signed.
Brighton, and De Zerbi already is going to be losing McAllister and Caicedo. I don't think he's going to let go of another.
Not a 19-year-old player.
Oh, hell no. Nah.
Not to mention the high Europa to play.
Yeah.
Exactly, right? So losing those two players and Evan Ferguson, I don't see that happening.
And he's the top scorer.
I don't know what he's top scorer, but
I think Ferguson is the top scorer.
I think so.
Yeah, but he now coming on the scene, right? And then there were 50 million for him, and then he coming to United to be a bench player or a support player.
If I was here, I wasn't even taking that chance.
No, but that's the media brainwashing. You know, I mean, the fan base in terms of this player and trying to rate him up higher than he really should be. But
but Nico, the youth man bad though, eh?
I don't care how bad he is.
No, I just saying the youth man bad. That man brainwashing the youth man bad.
How much of youth man you see to say he bad?
What's that?
How much of him you saw to say he's so bad that he commanding 50 million, right? Because the same player, Ollie Watkins, we might even pay 50 million for Ollie Watkins, and Ollie Watkins is a proven striker. So we pay 50 million for who? Come on.
I wasn't paying that 50 million for this.
Yeah.
Let me go through some of these comments as well, too, guys. Cave is saying City bought Gundogan when everyone turned up their nose. I didn't have my nose up against Gundogan.
I was thinking Gundogan at that time.
I thought Gundogan was one of the best up-and-coming midfielders at Dortmund.
With open arms.
I was taking him.
Yo, Gundogan, I was talking about for God knows how long in his Dortmund days. But anyway, comment continues.
Yep.
Mount has the ability, versatility, energy, and season before he was one of 3 consistently good Chelsea players besides Mendy and Silva. He was 22 then, and this was under Tuchel, I assume. Just like when certain man then wrote off Rashford at 22.
So Lamar gave this. You paid 80 million for him then.
Yeah,
well, I guess that's what he's saying. That's what he's saying.
Give me a price. Give me a price tag for Mason Mount, Cave, man. Do you think you'll pay 80 million for Mason Mount? And bear in mind, we paid 80 million for Harry Maguire. Years ago.
And Cave, the debate, the debate is the price, not really the
potential
or the quality, or the price.
Listen,
especially after this season he had.
Yeah.
I think all the players we've called for the last half an hour is all about the price. We're not saying they're shit. It's just about the price, right?
Yeah.
Jody is saying Garnacho still has he's what 19 years old?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
But I mean he grow leaps and bounds in some months.
Jude going Real Madrid.
Jude
going Real.
That's Real Madrid. Real Madrid, Jody. Boy.
That's done.
Ben Francis said, Nico, what you said is what we have this season, and it was not good enough. Rashford has been playing up top when Martial not available, and that was not enough. True.
Yeah. No. My thing is this, right? So that is just really a stopgap now, and to me, Rashford could play that stopgap role, and I think even this season he would have learned that role a bit better. So even next season he should be even better in that role. So let me say Kane out for 2 weeks. I think we could comfortably say, hey, Rashford could play on top for 2 weeks while Kane come back.
I'm not gonna use Kane out, and I know it can happen, but I could be a bit more positive and say we need a second striker to play in FA Cup and Carabao Cup games.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
More comments. Where Caicedo going? If Caicedo being sold, I want Caicedo bad. I want Caicedo bad.
Yeah.
Bad. He's a 10 high type of player. He's versatile, energetic, and he will fit in 10 high system.
Newcastle Isn't that Newcastle Caicedo word?
Newcastle only
Arsenal
Caicedo.
wanted
They got Bruno Guimaraes. What did they Caicedo for?
Who it is?
Arsenal, I think it was
Arsenal wanted him.
Arsenal.
Arsenal want
Yeah,
Caicedo.
but if Arsenal get Rice, I don't think they will go for Caicedo.
Yeah.
Caicedo, nice.
So
And
I think we should go for Caicedo.
I agree.
Caicedo playing any position.
I will. I honestly, I think I quicker go for Caicedo than Rice. That's my opinion. I like Rice, sure. I find Rice real good, but for me, something about Caicedo.
Jody, I don't see Bayern Munich letting go one of the best.
No. Forget that.
Forget that. No win.
Forget that.
Young player of the year, top scorer for Bayern Munich.
Change your allegiance to Germany.
Change allegiance or kind of thing. Yeah.
That's two things. That's
two things. They got two type of signings, right? They got reality signings and they got FIFA signings. That's a FIFA signing.
That's FIFA signing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Josh.
This is Bayern Munich we're talking about, not Southampton. No way in the hell Bayern Munich selling a 19-year-old striker in that kind of form. No way. Well, midfielder, striker, wherever you want to put it.
Yeah.
Chef, Caveman has a question for you.
Sure.
Y'all need to ask y'all Chelsea friendly girl about Mason Mount.
This is what I just said. I'd rate Mount. What we want to hear is the fact that he coming off a real bad season. And that's why I asked you how much you willing to pay for him. Because I personally find 80 million for Mason Mount is too much.
Too much.
That's just me.
Yeah.
I'm not saying no go for him, but 80 million for Mount.
Are there any just out of curiosity, are there any players out there right now that you would pay 80 million for? I would pay 80 million for Declan Rice.
For Declan Rice?
Yeah. No doubt.
I would pay 80 million for Harry.
Men say 80 million is too much.
No, we pay 100 million for Harry Kane comfortably.
Yeah.
that wasn't my question. I paid 80 million for Harry Kane.
I paid 80 million for Declan Rice.
Piper Pillow. That is rice and stew or rice and beef?
Rice and peas. Rice and peas.
With chicken.
Rice and peas. No chicken.
Lord, boy, we got some comments here, boy. Let me get some of these comments, guys, before we wrap up. What Cave talking about years Woodward was trying to get Gundogan. He was a top. Yeah, it's true.
I don't know why. Cave normally on point with the comments.
Yeah.
That one, no.
Not a good Gundogan talk,
crying down Gundogan. And here the joke.
Everybody
when Gundogan came, he was injured. And team still wanted him.
Yeah.
Big man, it was... I think I wanted Gundogan around the Ander Herrera time, you know. Yeah, I think that was it, yeah. Anyway, more comments. Armin Lewis. What last season showed us is that we need squad depth. Yep, in order to stop us relying on a certain amount of players. The running joke was that we were playing La Liga on Thursday nights.
It's true.
It's true.
Okay. You're playing La Liga on Thursday nights.
Yeah.
Riyadh is saying Jody Jude is signing for Real Madrid. And Real Madrid will have probably one of the best up-and-coming midfields in Camavinga, Tuchel, and
yeah.
Boy. And then Vinicius and Rodrigo.
Let me go for Camavinga.
No, let me go for Vinicius.
Let me go for
you're not none of them players coming, right?
Nah. That's a FIFA signing. Kevin said Mount ain't worth no 80 million even after his UCL season. Chelsea trying to raise money for Caicedo and Osimhen.
Exactly. So that's what we saying.
Same board, bro.
That's what we saying.
Yeah, all we need.
And I'm going to say to you, Chelsea looking to raise money on me.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Nah, to hell with that.
Chelsea has nothing to offer. They have no Champions League. They have no European football, right? McAllister, you said you want to play Champions League football next year. Where you going to Liverpool? I don't get that. Just say you want to go to Liverpool. Don't say you want to play Champions League football next season. Just say you want to go to Liverpool.
And listen, that talk is since World Cup, eh?
Exactly. Just say that you are interested in going to play under Jurgen Klopp. Don't tell we want to play Champions League football next year. Behave.
Yeah.
Because Liverpool finished 8th, right?
No.
Nah, they finished 6th.
Sorry. No, it's just now, huh?
It's Spurs finished 8th.
But I didn't finish. Spurs,
right.
Sorry, it's Tottenham. Yeah. My bad.
Spurs finished 8th. Yeah.
Liverpool and Europa.
It's Europa. It's Europa. They play.
Liverpool and Brighton.
Riyadh is saying no more stopgap. We need second striker and maybe give McNeil.
This is what I'm saying. I don't want no stopgap thing.
Charlie McNeil.
Charlie McNeil? No, not yet. No.
Next comment.
Y'all taking Tielemans? I think we answered this.
Yeah, we talk about Tielemans. Tielemans free. Yeah, I taking him.
Rice is a staple, but not one from West Ham. Not the one from West Ham. Hey.
Lord.
Nah, Rice is a proper player, man.
Jody is saying money talks. It's true. It's true. Money talks and BS. Money talks and BS walks. It's true. ETA is looking at. He's a good player. He's definitely good. Mohamed Kudus, definitely a good player. He would challenge. He would challenge Bruno for sure.
Where he does play? He does play in the 10.
No, attacking center mid.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I am sure he on Ten Hag radar.
He's only 22 years old.
Yeah.
I don't know. I myself, how it slipped my mind to talk about him. That's a nice little player.
Yeah, he's quality.
Oh, Victor Osimhen, you guys taking him or that name out the window right now?
And
if we can't get Kane,
I don't think
get Kane and he affordable,
I feel that ship still. And
then Napoli know
he wouldn't be affordable.
Yeah, I don't think that's
my opinion is if we look for Kimeja, Napoli ain't gonna let go Osimhen either. They're letting go Kvaradona.
True.
Or Osimhen. Kimeja.
Napoli not trying to be no feeder club, you know. Napoli realize right now it didn't have no more UV. And now is our time for them to take over running that league, you know.
It's true.
They're not
take over. Yeah.
AC Milan making a Champions League final, but I'm sorry, they make a semi-final, but I'm still on the up and up. The only competition that have really is Inter. Inter is the most consistent team in that league.
Jody saying I will pay 80 mil for Alexis.
That is his daughter.
His daughter.
Oh, that's his daughter, right?
Yeah,
we know that.
Caveman is saying 40 to 45 million for month.
And that's euros per there.
So you know, Cave wants to argue with them, but we're the same boat. That's what we're saying. 40, 45 million.
And you know Chelsea not giving us him for that amount. You know Chelsea not selling him for that amount.
But then keep him.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it's not happening.
Yeah.
80 million for the
Strikers always go for more money. No, at that time Lukaku did worth 80, you know.
Man, next comment. Where I said Piper Pella is a bourbon biscuit and a small coat.
Oh god, Piper Pella.
Shafty, man talking the truth or is that different? Shafty, man talking the truth or is that different?
Huh?
Yeah,
you mind is talking the truth in this comment or there's something different?
What's that?
Piper Pella.
Yeah, apparently so. I thought Piper Pella was a veggie. Was a
Piper Pella.
Right, and peace.
No, a Piper Pella.
No.
And a small cook.
And a cook, yeah. Piper Pella.
Yeah.
I didn't know. So that's what.
Yeah.
I thought Pella was rice and peas with meat cut up inside.
No, that's a Pella. That's normal Pella.
No, but a Piper in Trinidad. A Piper in Trinidad is like a
spanner.
Like a crackhead. Like a crackhead. That's what a Piper is.
Like a crackhead, like.
Yeah, yeah. Tyrone
A bourbon
De
and a
Jongs,
small
yeah.
coke. A bourbon and a small coke is basically a $10 meal.
So that's a
So
meal
much.
for Piper.
All right, we can discuss that another time. Yeah, my 18 million. My next comment. Manchester United pulled out of the Gundogan deal after that back injury. So my statement was accurate, but City still took a gamble. But let me not drag out this point because we on the same page regarding Mount and his price tag. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Matt is saying that
Yeah, I think a lot of Manchester supporters was disappointed in that move, to be honest.
Yeah.
I forgot about Ruben Neves. You know, you guys would take Ruben Neves from Wolves.
How old is he now?
Yeah, I like him. I have always liked him.
Man, Neves is a nice player. How old is he?
26.
That's good age. I take him now.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see what I like about him too, he's a ball playing midfielder who could
Midfielder.
hold the ball
Exactly.
too. Somebody who
Exactly.
could control the midfielder. I think that's what we need.
I would actually take Ruben Neves if we don't get Declan Rice.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I like that Paulinia fella from Fulham, eh? I like the aggression.
Definitely, yeah. He and Casemiro. He had a Casemiro in midfield. Nobody in passing through that midfield.
Nobody passing.
I just think I don't disagree with all area with the thing. I just like why I like Rice over them fellas and them is because of what he gives defensively.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's a good interceptor. I like that.
Yeah. Win back the ball.
Yeah.
Win back the ball and get it upfield one time.
Yeah.
But
I really wanted West Ham was to get relegated, you know.
I wanted them as well too, but it is what it is. Tielemans, Neves, Mount Madison, all these guys' contract expiring this season or next. That's a midfield reinforced. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
that's a solid midfield there, right there.
Yeah.
Keita Nels is saying Kane and Højlund. Perfect. Yeah, that's a good combination there. And this is what we saw after the Chelsea.
They would take CH.
Nah.
Let CH go now. Let CH go away.
It's back to exactly what JP was talking about in terms of priority positions. CH is what to play on the wing. That is not priority position.
Ziyech is 30 years old now, right? I think so. Ziyech. He's 30 years old. Nah. If it was on a free, yeah, but nah.
Yeah, free I will take him, but not to pay for him.
Nah, he's not no free.
Keita Nels is saying Osman is 150 million and up. That ship gone.
Yeah.
That's Real Madrid.
Would you want to pay 150 for Osman?
No, crazy.
Nah.
If Harry Kane going for 100, I would pay. I'd rather go for Harry Kane.
Yep.
Same.
And I get you the comment.
Show you again. 30 goals.
Riyadh is saying Lukaku was never worth 80, not even 80 TT.
That's a nonsense.
Wicked boy.
That's a nonsense.
But that is the illusional part.
Y'all drinking good tonight, boy. Anyway, let's not forget that we need a quality keeper to keep the hair competitive. As the hair mistakes. The keepers that we linked to it are David Raya.
Yeah.
Actually, the keeper who play against us today, Leno is a nice keeper, you know.
Leno time up, man. You bring Leno to United. He could only be a backup.
The keeper
that
I am feeling fear to take keepers in Arsenal. Arsenal had some kind of defenders. Years gone by was selling.
What's Martinez? What's Martinez? Martinez.
Prime example. What's Martinez? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
Person is asking what's going on with Greenwood.
No clue.
I don't know.
The last thing I heard months ago was that Ten Hag wants to have a conversation with Greenwood.
And I think by now that conversation was had.
That probably happened already, yeah.
It's rumors that Greenwood is supposed to go through some therapy as well too, but I have nothing concrete. That's what I heard months ago.
Yeah, I haven't seen nothing. Well, you know when we gonna know? When they announce the preseason touring team.
Yeah, true.
Correct,
yeah.
Riyadh is saying only problem with Paulini and Casemiro is Cartas Amaryllis.
Yellow cards.
Oh, man, this
You
I get
know,
it now.
I tell you what Spanish. I tell you what Spanish, and you must say it 500 million. Yeah, tell you what Spanish.
Riyadh, what I want you to do when it comes to Trinidad next year or year after next, find me a Venezuela woman. But that's a conversation for another time.
you getting that?
Correct. Kevin Cave, we should pay a. Jesus Christ.
What?
Great boy. Y'all are drinking something tonight, boy. Look,
Yeah.
Christian,
What?
Saying,
You see, this is the shit. Next comment. Next comment.
Next comment.
Next comment.
Wow.
Next comment.
Night, boy.
Hey, I nearly click leave there, no. I nearly click leave there, no.
Look, Dwayne Francis is saying,
an hour and a half into the damn thing you talking about Vardy with the look. Vardy could barely get up and down the field. You are Vardy, are you wickedness?
Boy, we still got 12 people watching. Don't forget to like and share the content, guys. Don't forget to like and share. Dwayne Francis is saying, under Ten Hag at Ajax, Ziyech was a beast. Ten Hag has control on all his signings, so these names we call him might not see the door.
True.
No, but we ain't talk about the quality of player. No, we just talking about positions that we need to fill.
Correct.
I do see him looking at that position as priority.
Marcus Silva was talking to Fred outside of yep. I gotta see that video though. I haven't seen that video, but I saw that was trending after.
But them Brazilians always talking to each other. Them Brazilians is one, you know.
It's true. One in Portuguese.
Yeah,
man. It's saying Ruben Neves, one of the most underrated deep. Yep, it's true. One of the most underrated.
Ruben Neves is a proper player.
That man,
I like him.
Haven't dropped despite Wolves being kind of chaotic. These last few seasons reminds me a lot of character ability, awareness, and anyway, next comment. You keep asking like a killer comment, boy.
Why you keep doing that?
Oh boy. Jody is saying, I all you leave my keeper alone. Just refer to my profile.
Yes.
Caveman, green. Next comment.
Caveman and this Lukaku thing.
Oh, good.
Oh boy. I will thank you, Riyadh, for that Venezuela woman. Correct. Christian is saying we need Kane, another striker. Tony was a good option until he get banned.
You know, I realized something with Christian, you know. Christian,
we cannot buy two of them.
Christian does drift out of madness, common sense, extreme stupidity, and brilliance. Yeah, he does drift. You see, right now, he back like he taking pills, so he coming down right now. So he making sense about now.
Perfect. Vardy tearing them apart from the Jesus.
There's no one came on wireless.
They're stopping these comments tonight, boy. Hey,
I know that. Hey, you're lucky Sunday and I have to walk. You're lucky Sunday and I have to walk tomorrow.
14 people still watching, right? So yeah, Neymar, Paris Saint-Germain, US 700,000 USD. That's how much he's getting a week. 700,000.
Let me move on.
Guys, we're looking to wrap up. We're looking to wrap up. Keep the comments coming, but we're looking to wrap up. Vardy is 36. The man who mentioned him is Antichrist.
God, I don't know what the worst part. He's 36 and them legs is about 60, you know.
Yeah.
I respect Vardy. I respect Vardy for what he has done in his career and what he achieved. I respect him for that. But you saw it this season. Vardy is done.
He can't make. He done.
But he might score some goals in the championship, eh?
He going and
Yeah,
score some
will.
goals in the championship.
He'll score.
I have no thing about that.
Yeah.
And then he
Jody
will
is
get
saying,
injured too.
Jody is saying
True,
Donny
true.
Van de Beek in.
Jody signed a while up this scene now. Next.
Riyadh is saying 700K
All right,
US.
there you go.
Oh boy.
All right.
Christian, we need that's
Move
Christian.
it.
Any player who making bet against his own club he plays for is
Yeah.
unknown to me.
Yeah, well, we know
His
that.
career,
Yeah, forget
his
that.
career done.
Yeah, he is an 8-month ban.
They have no coming back from that.
All in the
At
same
least
what
not
is
in
the
England.
future?
Nah,
What is the
he'll come
future
back.
Van de Beek?
He'll come
In
back.
He'll come
England,
back. Yeah.
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 He's quality. He's quality.
Yes.
He'll come
Brentford
back.
self.
Because remember,
Yeah.
the man could make a mistake. I mean, people that make mistakes in
that's
life.
not
And
a
the
mistake. That is not
Come there, man. People that make
that is
mistakes.
not
Things
no
happen.
mistake,
Boy,
brother.
you betting against your own club to lose, Nico?
What kind of
Sometimes
mistake is that?
maturity. It's not sometimes maturity.
But the man was still scoring.
Now.
The man was still scoring even though he was
When that
betting
was-
against them.
And you
So
know what's the worst
when
part?
he was at Newcastle and Wigan or something like that.
You know what's the
Then when he
worst
was at
part?
Newcastle or Wigan.
He picked the word that this came out at the worst possible time frame.
No,
Because he was
because
about to get signed to a bigger contract.
yeah, but and clearly because that happened long ago. So that happened after
Right.
the man was playing for Wigan and Newcastle. Why it come up now? Why, you know what I mean?
yeah,
Because
Yeah.
they've seen a black man right somewhere. So
exactly.
Forget
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
what's the future of Van de Beek?
loan next.
He
Van der Beek
training.
training.
He training.
Training for a
training.
loan. Training for a loan.
Perfect.
Can I
I'm
gotta
not
be-
sending Van der Beek out on loan though.
I telling you.
What?
Riyadh
What?
is saying-
What?
What we keeping Van der Beek for?
What?
You're not gonna get a sale for Van der Beek now, JP.
What
What
wrong,
we,
y'all? What wrong, y'all? In the comments tonight, though, y'all drinking some punch
Yeah,
in our
boy.
rear nephews
The
tonight.
Cheyenne
Boy.
drinking.
No,
It's like the Cheyenne
Listen
crack in the comments.
Hey, all right. I feel it's time. I feel it's time
let
to
me
rest
look
a
there.
while.
Yeah, let me look
That's not serious comment, right?
Hey.
That's Zlatan talk.
Yeah, okay. Man, I say start reading the YouTube. I ain't reading the YouTube comments. I read it all on Facebook. Anyway, oh Lord. Thomas Frank pleaded with the fans to support him. The fans cheered. Tony will have a chance to come back. Okay, that's a
Yeah.
sensible
Yeah, you will.
That's
You
a
will.
sensible comment from a caveman. I like it.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
How you go make a mistake to bet against your own club to lose, but they're fighting down the black man.
No, but they are.
There you go.
They are. How
Two more
City?
comments.
How they are dealing with City, but
Jody, I
they're quick to deal
totally
with it.
agree with you.
Yeah.
Y'all check.
And
y'all
you see how
check.
fast to get what do you call it? A verdict. Right?
Who's this
Yeah.
person?
Yeah.
Who's this
No, but
person
that bullet didn't come out quicker. They take the time with that, eh?
Yeah,
In terms of disciplining them.
That's why you're taking time with City.
I heard this
Yeah, there
name
you go.
before. Keita, I heard this name before. He's a quality player. He's a quality player for sure. Definitely like it. I think he plays for is it Morocco?
Oh,
I think
cool.
so. Let me see. He plays for
Final.
anyway. If it's a Turkey, my bad. Turkey, yeah, Turkey. Guys, we're getting these last 4 comments. Look, Dwayne signing off with this Vardy and Luka. Oh Lord, y'all have been.
Have a good night, Dwayne.
Y'all have been immense tonight. Keep this energy for all the podcasts.
Yeah, I realize being in a great mood.
Yeah,
This
good.
man wants Zlatan back. It's best we bring back York.
And
These comments you know be reeling now, guys.
Yeah.
Right?
If
So
we have to bring back Zlatan, best we bring back Rooney.
hey,
Oh Lord.
then you know, they look to rapid fill.
Yeah,
They
you look at
definitely
rapid
look to
boy.
rapid. Again, thanks for the comments. Again, we wanna congratulate El Primero, right? Kate Samuel and winning the fantasy. Again, reach out to us, private message us, and you will definitely get your prize, right? So, guys, again, thanks for the comments. Thanks for the likes, the shares, and again, we'll be back here for the FA Cup final and review that one, you know, and we hope that, you know, is one that we can really enjoy, you know, and we can really take us into the transfer window in a positive mood, to really take the transfer window by storm and come back fit, ready, and willing to compete for the Premier League title next season. Right. So until then, guys, good night and see you on the next one.
Yeah. Good night to Nico. Thanks, Chef, JP, and everybody in the comments that commented from the beginning of the show to even now. We're looking at all comments.
Watch Wicked Man Cave last comment now. He better get said when they leave him out of the team. That's only fair. Only wickedness.
Guys, we gone, okay? Tonight has
blessings, everybody.
Blessings.
Welcome everyone and welcome to all in.
Remember the comment he made?
I thought the comment on bars to these.
Run Ryan.